Hello. So today I want to tell you about the clever card game Up or Down. And this is a card game that took me a minute to wrap my head around, but I really enjoy it. You can see it's got some nice kind of gold foiling on the box. The cards have it as well. And the theme of this is a little loose, but basically you are in an elevator that is either going up or down, not both. Because elevators, it's really annoying when they're going all ping-pongy around and around. So you want to go either up or down. It plays 2 to 6 players, up to 6, and you use a certain number of cards based on player count. So it tells you in the rules if you want to play the long game or the short game. I recommend for your first game playing the shorter one. It will tell you which numbered cards to get, 1, 2, whatever. Obviously, the more players you have, the more cards you will need. And then if you're playing the long game or the short game. So there's also nice gold foiling that you can see on the cards. It's small details that I really enjoy. So you will be given a hand of 3 cards. And then there's going to be 6 cards in a circle in the middle. And they are going to be arranged in number order from high to low. So if this was our opening, we have it like this. So we have 6 cards starting at 3, 26, 29, 27, 42, and 51. And then our cards are going to be divided in half. Half are going to be face up and half are going to be face down, because at the end of your turn, you will draw 1 card. So what you are going to do is you are going to look at the cards in your hand, and you are going to choose one, and you are going to slot it in where it would fit in number order. So I could put this 8 here between the 3 and the 26, and then I get to take one of those cards. This is where it kind of messes you up, because you're looking at the cards in your hand, but those aren't the numbers you're going to get to play. You're going to get to play a card on either side. So I'm going to take the 3. And so again, everything stays in number order. So then what am I doing with these cards? Well, I get to have essentially 3 elevators that I'm running at any given time. So I'm going to place this as my first elevator. And because it's 3 and numbers start at 1, this elevator I'm going to want to go up. You don't actually decide if your elevator is going up or down until you place the second card on it, but it would be pretty foolish to go have this one go down because there's only 2 more numbers and you want to get big piles. So then I draw a card. I can take the 43, which is face up, or I can take a face down card, and then the next person would go. So let's say they played this 60 and they took the 51. And then the next person would go, they played this 17 and they took the 26. So now it's back to me and things are looking different. So let's see, I don't want to have a huge jump because I'm trying to get as many sequentially as I can there. So I'm going to put this 50 out and I'm going to take the 60 and I'm going to put this in my second pile. So like I said, you can have 3 piles. So eventually then hopefully maybe I could get this 50 and this 43 and it would keep going. And let's say I had we'll just make some stuff up here. Let's say I had some different things going like this. And then let's say it got to a point where I got a card that I didn't want to play on any of these spots. I'm like, oh, this just isn't really good. I cannot discard this card that I took. I have to play it. So my option is either play it and potentially have a large gap, or I can get rid of one of my piles. I just turn it over, and at the end of the game, any face down cards will get me 1 point, and I restart a third elevator because I can only ever have 3. So then when all of the cards have run out, there's no more cards on the table, we count up our scores. So let me just do a couple. Let's say these were my elevators. This one is 1 elevator with 1 color, so that's going to score me 1 point. Not great. This one, I'm going to see which color I have the most of, and for me, it's a tie for red and for pink. So I pick either one, so I have 2, and then I times it by the total number of cards in that pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 12-point pile. And then over here, I don't have any duplicate colors, so that would be a 3-point pile. So 3, 4, and 12 would be 16. That's actually a terrible score, but I would have a lot more cards going on if I had played a full game. So that is how you determine your score at the end of the game. So not only are you wanting to get a lot of cards in a pile, if you can get cards of the same color, that's your multiplier, and that's where you get the big points. Oh, I also got these two over here face down. So I actually had 18 points. So that is up or down. Like I said, the first time I played it, it was a little bit weird to kind of wrap my brain around the fact that the card I'm playing into the center is not actually the card that's going to be helping me. And sometimes there's these huge gaps that you're playing into, which can be really helpful or really hurtful. And depending on how many people you are playing with, because it plays up to 6, that center circle may have drastically changed. So it's a very tactical game. You can have some strategy and some long-term plan in it, but you have to be able to adapt and adjust quickly and have those tactical skills. So I think it's a really fun game. I think at 5 to 6, it feels a little bit long. So I definitely prefer it at 3 to 4 personally. Let me know if you feel differently, but I think this is clever and it is a great game to pull out. It's a lot of fun and it's just numbers. So you can play it with a variety of people without there being a huge rules overhead. So that is up or down. I would love to know if you have played it. What do you think of it? Give me a like and a follow and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.